So many of you will have heard me talking before about the pursuit of value, because that's everything that simplicity from complexity stands for. What we're really saying is that the complexity erodes the value. So, in pursuing value, there's nothing more important than the people aspect and how you get the performance out of the people, how you maximize the value of that resource. So it all really begins about trust. You have to trust people to perform. If you trust people to perform, then you're halfway towards generating a constructive culture. So I could talk about human synergistics and the OCI, Circumplex Organizational Capability Index. And what it describes is the difference between constructive cultures and passive defensive and passive aggressive cultures. It's self-evident which culture you would want in your organization. And and trust is an interesting thing. How many times do we have a couple of people who let the side down, but we penalize everybody as a result of the behavior of a couple of individuals? Don't do that. Encourage the people who want to perform. And it all begins with competency, really. That's the beginning of the journey. You shouldn't have the role, you shouldn't have the job if you're not actually competent to do it. So if that's the starting point, what lies beyond competency? And the answer is mastery. It's encouraging people to be the masters of their trade or profession. And that's what a constructive culture is all about, encouraging people to pursue excellence. Imagine if you have really strong leadership, a good clarity of vision, and people who are masters of their trade or profession to deliver that vision, then you've got a really healthy organization. But what tends to happen as we grow, we begin to introduce ranks of management in order to cope with the growth of the company. But what we're actually doing is driving the two important entities apart, where with a constructive culture, where you can trust people to perform, how much control do you actually need? Right? And certainly in this day and age, a lot of the systems can be automated. It's not about controlling, it's about empowering. If you can empower people to perform, then you are really going to generate high performance and hence high value, a strong return on what you've invested in those people, and everybody's winning. You're generating value, and the people are becoming proud of themselves, proud of being the masters of their profession. So let's wrap this up. So we're talking about mastery and we're talking about value. So where's the return in mastery? And the answer for me lies in productivity. That people have often heard me say, there's an awful lot of people out there who are 2 years experience repeated 15 times. And that's what you'll get if you pursue competency, if you pursue control of your people. Don't be surprised when they try and repeat their 2 years experience for the 16th time. But if you've invested in people, if you've encouraged the pursuit of mastery, then that's the key to innovation and productivity, is you've got people who are seeking to perform ever better, ever more efficiently. You're going to maximize your return on investment.